Their luggage or their luggage. Their, what is it called?
Luggage.
Luggage. Their luggage or their luggage. Baggage and luggage. Yeah. It's like a vocal dyslexia. It happens.
Hey guys! Okay, so this video is going to be just going off of our last video. So if you haven't watched that one, go ahead and watch that one because this one's going to be a little more interesting if you know what we're talking about. I'm sorry about the dogs. Before we start this video, I just want to clarify. Get off the bed! Get off the bed! Stop playing! I just want to clarify that a few things. One, the guy that I was talking about in my last video is not BJ. If you were one of those people that were concerned, because I got a lot of people that were concerned that I was still in the abusive relationship, I am not. That abusive relationship was actually the relationship before this one.
Yeah.
This relationship, not this abusive relationship.
I'm a cool guy, guys. Don't call the police on me.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart, and he just bit my arm.
What a turd sniff. This is a pilot. And my name is a pilot.
That dog is trying to replace me. Yeah, we are super, super happy, but yeah, we were just clarifying that because some people were concerned that I was talking about my current situation. And I'm not. That was a few years ago. Not a few years ago. Almost 2 years ago. No. More than, yeah. A little over 2 years ago. So, yeah, so we'll just get on with the video.
If you have no idea what we're talking about, you probably want to go to her channel and watch the first video.
Yeah, watch our not this video, but the video, that was posted before this one. You'll feel more connected if you watch that one and then watch this one because that's what this video is going to be going off of, kind of. It's just going to be BJ giving his feedback on the video and just telling you, I guess, more about his side of it because y'all got a huge feel from my last video, my side of it, and how it's made me feel through my life, and I thought it would just be interesting to know what his side was.
The other video that we talked about recently, everyone should watch it, like regardless of really who you are. Mostly because if you've never been through that situation, you can watch it and you may be able to catch some red flags to prevent you from ever having to be in that situation. 2, if you are in that situation, you're not alone. It's happened to people. It's happened to a lot of people, and it happens way more common than you think. It angers me very, very much when I hear about a situation, whether it's a male being abusive or a female being abusive. It shouldn't happen either way.
Honey, look at that puppy.
Huh?
Look at that puppy. It's a pit bull.
It's a petty. It's a petty puppy. That's literally a miniature Apollo.
Okay, anyways.
I guess is what I was saying is, it doesn't matter whether, it's a male abuser or a female abuser. I have an absolute zero tolerance for it. And for one thing, I'm beyond glad that Stir was able to get out of it because, obviously it taught her a lot of life lessons. It taught her a lot of lessons about herself, how, tough she can be when she needs to be. She also was able to meet me, which was a pretty cool plus for both of us, mostly me.
We started dating only a month after I got out of my abusive relationship, and I wasn't even looking to date anyone. So, because I was so just, emotionally withdrawn from everything. I was just not in the place. And then he comes along, and he just makes me feel again. He makes me feel happy, and he makes me laugh. It just makes me feel safe, and that is one of the big reasons why I started to fall in love with him, was because he started to bring out not the dead side of me, but he started bringing me back to, I guess, life, kind of, in a weird way.
Me being the spouse to Stir, there's a lot of patience that you have to have. When we, like she said, it was only like a month or 2 after her relationship ended is when I came along. So there's a lot of broken bridges and that are still going to be that way, and they're probably going to be that way for a very long time, even throughout our marriage. But it's the patience that you have to have. to be able to tape those pieces back together. You can't be mad at the situation. You can't be, unreasonable, because you have to put yourself into the shoe. You gotta do what a lot of people don't do. You have to put yourself into their shoes and be like, okay, what if this happened to me? How would I feel about it? I'm not gonna call myself dumb, but I don't know a lot of things.
He doesn't pick up on things.
I unless it's said directly, or I have to look into it myself, I won't understand. But
I think that's just a guy thing, though. Women are very nosy and very intuitive, so we know when something's up. But guys, if it's not in their face or said to them, they're just gonna not think about it again. So that's also, I think, something that he's gotten really good at, is being able to, when something does go wrong and I'm upset, he's gotten really good about, not pushing it to the side and being okay, it's probably deeper than what actually happened that she's upset. She's not upset about maybe the little situation that looks little. Maybe she's connecting it to something bigger.
Yeah. That. Being on the other side of the relationship, looking in, it's not easy. It gets easier, don't get me wrong. It's not this is hard between me and her. It's the easiest thing I've ever had to do, was be married to her. But at the same time, it's not always gonna be a whole walk in sunshine and rainbows. You're gonna have to have those days where in the middle of the night, you wake up and your wife's crying. It sucks, but that's your job. When you put the ring on her finger, you put your hand on the Bible, you said I do. You said that she was going to be there for the rest of her life, and through good times, bad times, the worst times, at the end of the world, doesn't matter. You're going to be there. You got to be that broom to sweep it up.
And you're never too broken of a person to find someone to love you, because that is one of the big things that I was struggling with, was trusting him, trusting that he would be there for me, because I did have so much baggage, and not just my abusive relationship. Other things in my past also affected the way I've trusted people in my life. So, when I married him, when I got in the relationship with him, I started to realize that everything I ever thought about myself, or anything negative someone told me about how my past is just too much, or how I'm too broken, I guess, or good luck trying to find someone that's gonna take care of your crazy butt and stuff like that, is kind of that's not true. That's not true at all. I found someone. I told him all the crap I've been through. And he how many, 5 months, 6 months later, he proposed to me. He was luggage, here, let me take some bags off of your arms for you. Let me help you with that. And that's how it's supposed to be. So if you ever feel you're just gonna be too much for someone, that's not a thing.
If you truly care for this person, or if you truly care for the person that you're with, you will go above and beyond for anything and do whatever you got to do to help. And if that means you got to be that ear, or you got to be, that freaking person that grabs their luggage or their luggage, what is it called?
Luggage.
Their luggage or their luggage, baggage and luggage. Yeah. It's a vocal dyslexia. It happens. You may, be single and looking for a relationship, and you might be avoiding, people that do have a lot of, baggage behind them, that stuff. But I promise you, as soon as you meet that person, everyone has baggage. It's not easy, but it's doable. And once you get to it and you get through it, life is almost damn near perfect. I got nothing else. I've said my piece.
So we hope that this video enlightened some of y'all. I hope we clarified a few things for you. I hope you got a little understanding of both perspectives, I guess, in this situation. And just, be more aware of your surroundings, your situations, and be aware of the people in your life as well. And sometimes it's not the most obvious when someone's going through something, so just be nice. If you liked this video, please like it. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe, because we have so many things going on in our life coming up, and we wouldn't want y'all to miss it. So...
follow, subscribe, and
subscribe.
Okay.
Bye.